Hello and welcome to the Hotkeys podcast. This is the show where we talk about everything pop culture and random in the world. I'm your host, Mick, and today I'm joined by
Landon Browning and Colby Chapman.
Welcome to the show, guys. It's December 30th.
31st.
30th.
It's New Year's Eve. Yes. The last day of this year.
The one.
This
Came
is
up
it.
fast.
Yeah.
I don't know. The week between Christmas and New Year's just always is a blur.
Yeah.
I think that week kind of sucks.
It's a poopy blur.
I think it kind of sucks
It's pretty bad.
because it is a blur, and it's just like, I don't know. The weather, at least in Spokane, is like always crappy.
Hey, I live in Spokane.
Yeah, same.
Are you gonna like tell me I'm wrong?
It was such a... Actually, I wasn't here for Christmas, so I don't even know what it was. Was it cheery?
Well, let's see.
It was freezing rain
Frozen rain,
after like 3 feet of snow.
and then just normal rain.
Yeah. So then we had flash floods.
Yeah, was it bad?
There was a lot
There
of
was
water,
a lot of water everywhere.
but it was good.
Yeah, it was a great.
It's good for the crops.
We need a bountiful harvest,
Yeah.
so we need all the water. But yeah, Colby, you're still in town.
I am still in town for a few more days.
Yeah.
Then I'm never coming back. So
Thank goodness.
yeah,
Because of the weather.
because of the weather. Yeah.
How was Boise's weather compared to...
It's similar, but it's always like 5 degrees warmer. So like we don't get as much snow, but it rained a little bit before I left.
I think I would like warmer all the time.
Follow me as we go south.
No thanks. I spent Christmas in Iowa in the frigid cold.
How cold?
It got down to like -10 one night.
Nice.
Like we were like... Me and my girlfriend were hanging out.
Is that Fahrenheit or Celsius?
It was Fahrenheit, -10
okay.
Fahrenheit.
Kelvin.
What would -10 Kelvin be? Is that even a thing? I don't even think.
I
does
think
Kelvin
you'd still be dead.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. One night we drove back and it was like -10 with like -35 wind chill, and it was like, ooh.
Yeah, we had some like -20, -30 degree wind chill here too.
Yeah. So.
Wind chill sucks.
Mm-hmm.
It's so terrible.
Yeah, I hate it when it's so bad where like if the wind's blowing in your face, you feel like you can't breathe. Like
I get that when it's like warm outside too. If the wind blows in my mouth, like I can't breathe. I can't do it. I can't do it. I lock
too
up.
much air.
I lock up, dude. But yeah, no, I know what you're saying. And then like your eyes like immediately like tear up, but then those tears freeze. Like
yeah.
Like
your nose is constantly running, and it's like about to freeze in like your facial hair or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went to Iowa and I met like I think like close to 20 of excuse me, gentlemen.
Landon just threw up.
That was like
I just threw up a little.
vomit.
Yeah, I just threw up a little bit in my mouth. I met like 20 of my girlfriend's family members in like a 7-day span, which was a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
They all loved me though. So
I find that very hard to believe.
by the way, -10 degrees Fahrenheit in Kelvin.
Fahrenheit in Kelvin? Oh, okay, converted. Okay, I get it.
Yeah. You see Colby win so much. It is 249.817 Kelvin.
So what's -10 degrees Kelvin?
Really freaking cold in Fahrenheit, probably.
Probably not. I just have to know.
I feel like Kelvin doesn't go negative. I feel like Kelvin's just like 0 to
Why wouldn't it go negative?
I don't know.
Because that temperature has never been
No.
recorded.
Well, yeah, but we can predict. You know,
Can we?
all numbers are like they're all made up anyway.
-10 degrees Kelvin is -477.67 degrees.
You would
Yeah,
die instantly.
Well, that's how cold it was in Spokane. So.
What's the temperature in space? Does it fluctuate?
I think it's really
Like
cold.
it's really cold and really hot?
It would have to be really hot because the sun's out there.
Dude, shut up. Dude, shut up. It always freaks me out that like space is a vacuum. That's the thing that scares me the most.
Like where does it suck to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the scariest thing is like you go into space and like the oxygen is literally just like
Not even
Out of here.
oxygen, just air.
yeah.
There's no air.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a water bottle, like just like compressed. So like if you like
Like imagine that's your lungs.
yeah.
That's basically I think what happens, right? Like
Yeah, because like I guess you're not supposed to like hold in a breath. Like
Too risky?
Well, I mean, think about it in a water bottle with air in it and a vacuum. It expands. So if you ever get shot out into space without a space
I'm actually
suit,
going there in 3 weeks.
don't hold your breath.
I mean,
Let
you're
it
dead
out.
within. How long can you live without oxygen? Like it's like what? It's like a couple,
Like 3 hours?
No, okay.
No, I think you could actually last for like a minute or so out in
pass
space.
That's too long.
That's too scary. I wish it was shorter. I wish it was
I mean, at that point, you're like getting the bends, and you're like your eyes are boiling,
you're like just like floating. You're like,
but you're alive. Yeah, any type of like drowning or like just suffocating to me, like even now I could feel it in my legs. Like,
Well, in space too, like it'd be quiet. It'd be so quiet. Like
what if it's not?
in space,
hasn't NASA recorded sounds coming from space?
Don't tell me that.
Yeah,
Don't tell me that.
coming from where?
I'm gonna choose
The vacuum?
I'm gonna choose to not believe you.
The Roomba.
It's automated,
Oh,
dude. Roombas are
Because like don't black holes like they just like suck you up, right? That's like the vacuum hose. There's just like a bunch of them everywhere, just sucking up space.
that is true. Yeah,
sounds so stupid.
that is true. I read that in a science book one time.
Nature's vacuums.
Yeah, it's a big Dyson.
Oh, come on.
Oh, the big
It's at least abyssal.
Abyssal? I don't even know what abyssal is.
It's a vacuum.
It's a type of vacuum.
I was always a Dyson guy.
I was too, and then
You
my
know,
mom moved a shark.
A shark?
I really haven't thought about what type of vacuum person I am.
I don't even have a Dyson, I don't think.
What do you have?
I don't even know. It's in that closet.
No, but you could still lust after a good Dyson.
I know.
Like,
I always thought it was so cool when I was a kid. They had that one that had like the ball.
oh yeah,
Like so it
that
could,
one
like,
was.
pivot.
We had that one.
You had that one?
Which I don't really know.
Dude,
how,
and like
but-
and I thought that you were poor.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I don't really know how.
You guys have like that on like a 3-year
Yeah, that was on a
Pick it,
that,
pick it.
yeah, dude, that was on a 36-month lease.
Dude, vacuums are expensive. Good.
They are expensive. I think I'm gonna get a Roomba.
Okay.
What do you like? What are you guys' thoughts on Roombas? Because like vacuums in themselves are expensive, but Roombas are expensive. So I feel like you just spend the money and then you.
I
don't
think
have
I
to
would
do it
get I think I
yourself.
would get annoyed. I think I get annoyed at the Roomba.
Why?
Just because like it's always like something that's like going around on your floor.
No, not always. It has a dock. Okay. I also think you can like time it and stuff like the
Okay.
nice ones, and they have like the self-emptying ones. Like
You also have one that can like make you dinner and like clean up your bathroom.
That'd be cool.
they do have ones like they're like mops too, like or like Swiffer wet jets where like they like spray stuff and then they like go over it for like hardwood floors and linoleum and stuff like that.
Megan's dad was telling me that their old neighbors at their old house had a Roomba, but for mowing their lawn.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen
yeah.
those.
And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Sounds like a liability.
Yeah.
You've got kids in the neighborhood.
Wet grass detected.
Yeah. I like mowing the lawn though.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't.
No?
Really?
I think I might be allergic to grass.
Oh,
I get itchy
Oh,
after
okay.
a while.
I get itchy too, but not when
and I
I'm
get sneezy.
I kind of like the
I get
smell of
sneezy,
everything.
but I think it's the pollen and the dust when I'm mowing.
We get bad pollen around here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hate pollen.
Did you guys know that there's male and female plants?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, me too.
Of course I know that, Colby.
Yeah.
I learned this the other day.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've was told that in school at some point, but I don't even know if I went that day. So
Yeah. You didn't go that many days.
When a mommy plant.
Loves a daddy plant.
yeah, but no, it was like male plants are like fruit plants and like trees and stuff like that.
I don't.
Is this true?
All right, this sounded.
Yeah. I
This
think
sound
you're,
made
you're
up.
capping.
I want to
Calling
fact check
cap.
though. Somebody fact check me.
If only we had a phone that we could look up.
Yeah. I already looked up the Fahrenheit thing, so I'm done with my Google searches for the podcast.
Yeah, and I don't want to know bad enough to look it up myself. So it's landing at bust.
No thanks. I don't want to look up either.
Let's what Will do.
Oh, Will's not here.
Will's not here.
Oh shoot. He was out very late last night. Unlike
Playing games.
everybody else that was out really late last night.
Even I was out late.
Yeah.
At my parents. We watched Two Towers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I got a text from you that was pretty late.
What did it say?
It said, I hope I don't miss.
Yeah.
Was there a photo along with this text message?
Yeah.
What was the photo?
It was Mick's cat. Was that Bruce? Or Alfred?
No, I only have Alfred. I gave Bruce back.
What?
You didn't hear about that?
First of all, I didn't even know you had a cat or 2 cats.
I don't.
He doesn't anymore. He got two and he got
How long did you have? Like, how long did that last?
3 years.
Yeah, 3 years or so.
I can't believe it's gonna be 2020.
However long you can survive in space is how long I've had 2 cats. No, I think I had Bruce for like maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks or something.
Oh, okay.
He turned evil though, so I gave him back.
I think you just mean like he was a cat, right? Like all cats are.
No, he was like, I'm going to kill you the second you walk in the door.
Really? He like attacked you?
He gave me that.
Oh.
Gave me that nice
Oh.
scar on my wrist.
Wait, is this an actual scar?
I mean, it probably will be.
It probably will be.
It looks really bad too. Like it
does
looks
look
like I'm
bad.
like a.
And it's
It
in a
does
bad
look
spot.
It looks
Yeah,
like it looks
yeah.
like you have
yeah, it looks bad.
like maybe you have some struggles.
Yeah. I swear it's just my murderous cat that I had.
Ex murderous cat.
Yes. Well, he's still a murderous cat.
Murderous ex cat.
Yes. Exactly.
Huh. Interesting. Where did you get him from? Same litter? Same
Yeah,
people?
same people. And they're like, if it doesn't work out, we'll take him back.
So what made you want to get a second cat? Because I know what made you not want to have that second cat. But like what sparked like the rise of Bruce?
Mainly it was kind of a push from my aunt and uncle
Oh, okay.
because they've had cats for a long time, and they were like,
Uncle Sean?
yeah, they were like 2 cats are like they're really good together. It makes them more sociable and it's good for them. Not this cat.
No.
This cat just wanted to pee everywhere and
Oh.
bite things and scratch.
That's a cat for a farm.
Yeah, that's a
farm cat.
That's a
Yeah.
barn cat for sure.
It's a barn cat that lives to like 2 years old because it gets killed by like an owl or something. But like it takes out like 500 mice in that 2 years.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
it's
Just yeah.
and it messes the owl up a little bit.
It's got a 500 KD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My kitty is pretty good.
Alfred?
I checked it last night.
For Call of Duty?
Call of Duty. Yeah.
Yeah, mine's probably like 7, maybe 7.4.
I thought you said my kitty's pretty good.
My kitty's pretty good.
I was like,
I checked it
Alfred?
last night. Yeah, it's like a 1.5.
I think I played Shipment like twice, and so my kitty's probably like 0.3.
Is that all you've played?
No, I've played some other ones, but I typically get like a lot of kills, but I do a lot of running around, and so I die a lot. So I might have like the most kills at like 25, but like with like 23 deaths. So
That's still positive.
it's positive, but the ratio is not great. It's better.
Doesn't it add up after a while?
I mean, yeah, but like it's harder to.
It's just a slower add up.
Yeah.
Yeah. The longer you play, the less change is going to happen to your KD.
Mm-hmm.
So you just need to get better.
Yeah.
I think I do, but I don't know. I haven't played that much of it either, which makes me really sad.
I've played a little of the campaign, which I've been enjoying. I want to get back into it.
I think
I
the
honest-
campaign's pretty good.
I feel like I'm like so burned out from like traveling and stuff that like sitting down just playing video games for like half a day sounds so nice. Like that might be this afternoon, like for me. I have some shopping to do, and then it might.
It's New Year's Eve. Landon. You're not gonna go party?
Well, nobody wanted to do our friend party today, so
Who voted not to do it
I
today?
think it was Colby.
What do you got
Colby's-
going on?
Colby's other friend group probably has something going on.
Oh, is that what's going on?
No, I'm hanging out with Paige.
You know, she could have came over to like this party.
Yeah, but we already had plans.
Oh, you gonna puke again?
I thought about it after hearing what Colby had to say.
Okay.
I fought to get back to Spokane for this party.
Do you want to elaborate on that?
Okay, so
You fought
you know,
my
let
cat,
me let me
Bruce.
just let me just recap my entire trip. Can we do an Iowa recap?
Yeah, but
As
can
long
we
as it's
Yeah,
fast.
can we skip past the boring parts?
That's basically skipping past Iowa.
So Iowa.
Just kidding.
Mm.
Sort of.
So first off, flying to Iowa, pretty uneventful. We get there. I started my trip with Burger King breakfast from the Spokane airport.
Dude,
So I started it.
what are we doing?
So we get to Iowa, the airport, which I don't know if you guys have ever flown into Des Moines.
Nope.
Probably not.
No, not you know. Newsflash: not a big hub city. And
I know.
I'm never going to Des Moines. So
Yeah. But we get to Des Moines and like I go to their like bathroom in the airport and like their stalls, like instead of having like a thing, I don't know if this is normal anywhere else, but like instead of having like the seat protectors you pull out, they have like a like mechanical mechanism.
And it goes.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
I think they have that in the Spokane airport.
Do they?
Pretty sure they do.
I didn't like it. I was like, this is not cool.
I know they have it in Chicago.
Okay.
I think they've got it in like. I think that might be just like an airport thing. I don't know.
I think so.
I don't try and use a lot of stuff. I'll tell you what, they didn't have it in Baltimore's, and I don't recommend.
Should they have?
I don't recommend using a public restroom at the Baltimore airport. But
Yeah, I don't like those.
It doesn't feel right. I was like,
No.
And then Megan's mom picked us up from the airport. Almost killed us all in a car accident in the parking garage. Like, actually, probably would have just killed Megan and her mom and left me like stranded in the airport. Like, they were.
that would have been weird.
It would have been weird. I was like, what would like if that happened? Like, what would I do? Like, grab one of their
Go
cell
back
phones?
home?
Yeah, like
He
call her.
just gets on the next flight.
I'm like, well, that didn't work. Like, oops.
Like doesn't tell anybody.
But yeah, we hop in like her mom's like brand new RAV4.
Great vehicle.
Yeah, it was a great vehicle. I'm like, wow, this is like really nice. Like, we're driving, and like in the parking garage, like when you get out of the parking garages, like they have like the little arms that come up and down. It's just like an automatic thing. She's going.
Like a Roomba.
She's going.
Yeah.
She's probably going like 25 miles per hour through this like parking garage.
That's too fast.
No,
for
it
any
was.
parking
It was
garage.
too fast. And this arm's down, and she's not like you have to like slow down because like she's just barreling towards it, like just looking dead ahead. And I'm like,
This is a 5 mile an hour event.
yeah. And I'm just sitting in the back like wide eyed. I'm like, when do I say something? Because I'm like, I just met her mom 3 minutes ago. I don't want to be like a backseat driver. So I just decided, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to say anything. Like, and we're barreling, and Megan goes, Mom, stop. And like, she slams on the brakes, and there's like snow and stuff in this. So she's sliding, like flying towards me. I'm like,
oh my God.
oh my God, we're gonna blow the windshield out on this like brand new vehicle that's like they've owned for like 2 weeks, and then like she slows down just enough, and it comes up, and we just kind of like coast through, and I'm sitting there like, oh my God.
So the arm does come up.
Yeah, automatically. But it was like, if Megan hadn't said anything like for another second, we would have just totally like probably blown out the front windshield. You know what I mean? And like, probably like the arm probably would have hit them both in the head. Like
Decapitation.
Yeah, not to mention like the glass in everybody's eyes.
yeah, it would have been bad.
I actually think those arms are pretty flimsy. So you probably would have just broken the arm.
Oh, well, that would have been better than I guess probably
The alternative.
but it still would have been like bad because then like you gotta like you have to probably stop and like talk to, you know what I mean?
Just go. Go.
So on the way back, Megan talks a lot of crap on Spokane. So I was like, you got to show me what Des Moines has to offer. So she's like, we're going to go to ALDI's. It's like an Iowa, like grocery store. She can listen. She's like, yeah, it's like a pretty cool place. And we walk in, it's literally just grocery outlet. It's like a
not the bargain market.
it's literally just a churched up version of like, it's like,
Did they have the cool Muppet characters?
no, it was like a slightly like if you went to, it was like if a brand new grocery outlet opened was like the vibe I got from this.
Does the outside look like a giant paper bag?
Bless
you.
me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, they didn't look like that.
We got that in Spokane.
Yeah. No paper bag. They also don't bag your groceries for you.
What?
Like,
So it's like a worse grocery outlet. It's like
Yeah.
they're like, let's take the worst thing
Also-
about grocery outlet. Let's take the worst thing about
all
Winco.
their
Like,
checkers, none of their checkers stand up. They have seats they sit in. So they just sit.
And they get
well, they deserve $7. I'm just kidding.
what do they do?
They just sit in the chair and like you put all your stuff up and they like scan it and they just put it off to the side and then you have to pick it up and take it over. They have like a big long
Is it like Winco
It's like a
where you
Winco
just
then.
bag your own stuff?
yeah. Also, I think this is Aldi's. It might be Hy-Vee. There's another store called Hy-Vee there where to use a shopping cart you have to put a quarter into the cart to unlock it to be able to drive it. And then when you take
you get
you
your
get it
quarter
back. You get a quarter back. I can't remember if that's Aldi or Hy-Vee. Megan will probably yell at me for confusing the two. Hy-Vee was cool though. We went to a Hy-Vee, way better than Aldi's. It was like a massive grocery store.
So the highlight of Des Moines was
the grocery store.
stores.
The highlight was actually probably maybe Culver's. I went to Culver's.
Culver's is lit.
Culver's, the Capitol building. We did go to the Capitol building.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty cool.
Is it as cool as Boise's?
I have not been to Boise's Capitol building. Have you?
Yeah,
Is it cool?
it's lit.
This one was cool. They had this creepy doll exhibit. Like they have like a doll of all the first like the governor's wives. Like they have like dolls made up of them, like in this case.
Like Voodoo dolls.
They're all the same though. They're all modeled for the same person, so they look the same except they have different like outfits. And then there's one guy in there because there's been like one female governor in the state. Yeah, that's the entire history. Or in Des Moines' capital governor or whatever. I don't know politics.
That's a state thing, governor.
Yeah.
Thank you, Colby.
So the Capitol building, cool. We also went to like a shop called Ray Gun, whatever. It's like a t-shirt shop, like funny stuff. And I got some great cat shirts. It's like a little cat holding a ray gun that says pew pew pew. I got like a couple of those, which was pretty cool. Megan's parents' house was pretty cool.
Yeah,
it was really big. Probably the biggest house I've ever been inside of. Like they're like taking me in my room and I'm like making chalk marks on the wall so I could like figure out
was it
how to get back out.
dropping breadcrumbs.
Was it bigger or smaller than the Capitol building?
Bigger.
How big are we talking?
The house?
Yeah.
Let me pull it up on Zillow. Stand by. Actually, I think I have it. I'm gonna. You guys. Talk back and forth while I find this.
No, we're gonna just stare at you when you.
Yeah, I don't think I will.
Colby, did you do anything fun yesterday?
Yesterday, I did. I went.
Never mind.
I went to Delish Hamburgers.
Delicious. But they don't have that in Des Moines.
They don't. No.
You know what? I'm gonna hand you my phone, and you can just look at the pictures.
I can't see the house because there's a tree in the way. Let's see. 4 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms. Jeez. 3,039 square feet. I've seen bigger. Jeez, how many acres?
It was like 5 acres, I think.
Holy.
Cannoli.
Heated floors in the downstairs bathroom, which is the bathroom I got to use for showering and other things. So,
dude, I used a bidet this week.
Yeah, how was
First time
that?
ever. Heated toilet seat, heated water. Now,
Was it a separate bidet or is it built into the toilet?
built in?
Okay.
Yeah. What an experience.
Would you say it was?
I want one.
Would you say it was a borderline religious experience?
No. I don't know if this is like standard with all bidets because I've only used one. But like, so you hit the man wash button, right?
Wash button.
And then like, there's also a stop button.
In case it gets too much.
Well, it just wasn't stopping. So like, I had to manually stop it, and I don't know if that's normal. Like, I assume
So you could just stand up and just keep out.
yeah, you could probably flood a house with that thing. You know what I mean?
Like 8,000 psi, right? Like water.
It was coming at me fast. Like it can't just be like a drinking fountain. That wouldn't get you clean.
Ew. Now I'm just imagining somebody be like, I'm real thirsty. Drink out of the day.
I mean, I guess you technically could.
Yeah.
Because it's just
It'd
water
be like drinking
from
out
the,
of a tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I would.
And there's a little guard that, covers the spout because the spout comes out and then it retracts when you're done with it.
Like,
dude,
I could hear it. Like I like hit like the man wash, but it was like, and I was like, I was like, this is taking way too long. Like, is something broken? So I'm like still sitting down. I like try and like look down, and then it just like hits me. I'm like, yeah.
Well, yeah, you hear the lasers turn on for the laser guiding, like triangulation, because it's accurate.
It was locked on. It was
It's accurate. I don't know what that house like gave me like Jordan Peele vibes.
yeah.
Like,
There was
just,
definitely
like Get
some.
Out.
I never saw Get Out, but I guess from osmosis it kind of.
Yeah. I kind of got like, I'm like, am I going to get, girlfriend bringing boyfriend back to meet the parents? We're in like the middle of nowhere. Like, I'm like, am I going to get.
Yeah.
It would have been
Good
kind of
house.
funny if you got eaten. Like, it would have been something that we could laugh about eventually.
Yeah.
Like,
Eventually.
Yeah,
Hey,
so-
remember when Landon got
got eaten by.
like that's like a funny joke. Like
They have
3
this
years from
great
now.
in like their living room though. They had this like great I don't know, like you walk into it and then there's like windows all around kind of thing, like where you could look outside their backyard. And they had a bunch of bird feeders, and they had like cardinals and blue jays there, like a bunch of them. And I don't feel like we have those here that many.
We have blue jays.
I don't feel like I see them that much.
Not very often.
But they had a lot
Those
of
could
them.
have been
And-
pets too. Were they personal?
No, they were not personal.
Did they have collars?
Yeah.
No. But yeah, house was really nice.
Were they real? Did they fly? You watch them fly?
I watched them fly, but we all know that birds aren't real.
Oh, good point. Oh, dude, I slipped up. I'm sorry.
Her parents were very nice, very gracious hosts. They cooked pretty good food. A lot of tasty, delicious treats were made for various like Christmas events. So
Nice.
Did they like you?
I think so. We'll see. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they liked me.
That's good.
But so I flew out on a Wednesday, and we were supposed to stay for Christmas, and we were supposed to fly back the day after Christmas. I wake up, I think our flight was supposed to leave from Des Moines at noon, and it was supposed to get to Denver at like 1:45 or something. We were supposed to only have like a 45-minute layover for our next flight, which is always a little scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I wake up.
Especially this time of year.
Yeah. So I wake up at like 6:30 that morning. I look at my phone, and it's like, your flight from Denver to Spokane has been canceled. And I'm like, that sucks. But I'm like, like Denver's a big airport. I'm sure like we'll fly to Denver. Like we'll talk to Southwest, get something figured out. Like, so I get like Megan's like knocking on my door downstairs. She's like, oh, like it's canceled. Like we have to like figure out what. I'm like, like it's no big deal. Like she's like, I can't get through to anybody on the phone. I'm like, we'll just go to the airport. We'll talk to somebody. Like it's no big deal. Like so like her dad drops us off the airport. And like we walk in, we're like, where's the Southwest ticketing booth? And we like walk towards it, and it's like, oh, there's already like a line of like maybe like 10, 15 people like that are in like various states of like
anger and distress.
either crying or like anger.
Panic.
Like there's like people like walking around on the airport, like you could tell like a lot of people have been crying. Like and so I'm like, this doesn't seem good. Like I get in line and I'm like, hey, like our flight from Denver got canceled, and she's like, oh yeah, well I could tell you right now that there's like no other flights we're gonna have for you out of Denver today. And I'm like, really? I'm like none? Like she's like, no, not with us. And I'm like, well, what about with like any other airline? She's like, well, you have to go check with them. And I'm like, oh, okay, so you're not gonna help me. You cancel my flight, but you're not gonna help me with anything. Like
Sounds about right.
and
I
then
don't know if they can check other airlines.
yeah,
But
but
they could be
basically
nicer.
Yeah, no, for sure.
this
for
lady
sure.
was pretty frazzled. Like
Yeah.
I mean, she probably had a lot on her plate that day.
yeah,
Considering.
so I'm like, okay, and she's like, yeah, and like the flight leaving before your guys to Denver, because I guess there's supposed to be an early morning flight to Denver from Des Moines. She's like that. Excuse me, threw up
Dude,
again.
what is going on?
Yeah, how about you just have a better
hey.
diet?
Hey,
Can
sorry.
you just puke and get it over with?
Okay. She's like, their flight's getting delayed a couple hours already, and she's like, I don't think any plane's gonna leave here today, like from us. And I'm like, that's kind of ominous. I'm like,
Yeah.
but whatever. So like, we go, and I'm like, all right, we'll go talk to United. Like, I'm sure we'll get a plane. Like, it's no big deal. Like, I'm still trying to like, and like
Keep
like
positive
Morale's
attitude.
high.
Yeah.
the gal at United's like, I have no flights going to Spokane today. She's like, there's 4 tickets left in first class tomorrow going back to Spokane. I'm like, I'm like, how much do those cost? She's like, oh, you have to go online and check it. I'm like, I'm not going to do that because like, there's no way those are,
$1,200 a piece.
So we kind of like walk back to the Southwest ticketing booth, and we're like just both like on our phones checking for flights. And it's quickly becoming apparent that like we're not leaving. We're not going to leave Monday, and we're not going to probably leave Tuesday.
Yeah.
And eventually, I mean, like as we're standing there, like more people are coming up to the Southwest booth. Like there's this one lady that's like borderline screaming. She's like, I was on hold for 5 hours this morning, and no one talked to me, and I've been stuck here all night. Like she's like, and you can't tell me if I'm gonna be able to leave. Like, and she's like, I'm sorry, I don't have any answers. And like the gal's like, she's like, well, I guess I'll just be here till I die. I'm like, okay. I'm like. And there's like another guy that's like, he's standing there, he's like, you have to give me a rental car. You have to pay for my rental car. I'm going to need a rental car right now. I need my luggage. Like, cause people got their like luggage stuck on these planes and stuff too. Like,
And that was like a
that
nationwide
sucks.
thing. Like,
yeah.
yeah, like Denver, I think was a huge like sea of lost luggage.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Like
yeah.
at this baggage claim, like I saw a video and it was just like, like hundreds of feet of just like suitcases
God.
that
Yeah.
came from all different places.
Yeah. So like we're standing there and I'm like, all right, let's cancel our flights. Let's just cancel our flight from Des Moines to Denver. Cause I'm like, I'd rather just be stuck at your parents' house for a couple extra days than like just stuck in Denver, like waiting for a plane.
Yeah.
Like, so we get our cancels and we got like half of our flight. Like we got like a bunch of money or like credit for a flight. And then we found one with like American Airlines had a flight leaving Wednesday with a 15-hour layover in Phoenix and then fly back to Spokane from there. So I'm like, perfect. Like we'll just do that. So then we stayed.
The only scenario where you see that and go perfect.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, I think we just have to buy this because it was like those tickets were like $500 a piece one way, but like any other option that got us back like a day sooner, they were like $1,000 for like a one-way flight, and I'm like, that is stupid. Like, but the crazy thing about this whole event, like the guy that was like demanding a rental car, like he was like furious. He was like yelling. He was with his family. He's like, we have to like get out of here. Like it's like 10 p.m. we're in Phoenix, standing waiting for like a shuttle show up, and I look over and I'm like, I see that guy like in Phoenix with his family. I'm like, no. I'm like, no
You drive
way.
there?
I don't know. I'm like, what are you? I'm like, dude, like we made it. So, yeah. So stayed 2 extra days, and that's how I got to tour the Capitol building because we were busy doing stuff with our family most of the other days. So toured
Nice.
downtown.
Nice.
Went to like the Iowa State Museum or whatever, something. I can't remember the name of it. And then the Capitol building, which was cool. I don't know what else there is to do in Des Moines. I feel like we did. I mean, it was really cold most of the time, so there wasn't.
Was there snow?
Yeah, there was snow. It wasn't as bad. Like, it was bad a couple nights. There were some bad accidents that we saw.
Yeah.
Like, your parents like live up this hill that has no guardrails, and this one car like clearly just went too fast, and they like went flying off this like ravine and like hit this tree. Like,
Oh my god.
I mean, it was like only 20 feet down, but it was like the car. I was like, oh man, I'm like, that probably hurt really.
20 feet, like in a
That's
car, it looks like 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah. So,
That sucks.
yep. So, eventful trip. I'm still actually pretty tired.
Jet lagged at all?
Not jet lagged. It was just got back Thursday night, and then for some reason I decided to go to work Friday, like because I felt bad that I missed a couple extra days of work. So I'm like, I guess I'll go to work for one day.
Well, Landon and I also, he gets home.
Oh yeah, this is stupid.
He gets home and Thursday night football, Cowboys play the Titans. Cowboys were
That's a
locked.
lock. That's a
they were a
lock.
lock to win. So like Landon and I rushed to the casino
Yeah,
and put some money down on some parlays.
yeah. I'm trying to make money back. I spent that extra money on that flight. Like I gotta make my money back. Like so tomorrow I think I'll make $7,000 or something tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm on
Because,
pace for
all
10.
my picks were locks. So like I literally can't lose.
I'll be pretty confused if I lose. Like that's just like typical casino stuff.
Yeah, they'll probably rig a game if they looked at my picks and were like, no way, this guy got them all. Like,
It's like the Buffalo Wild Wings commercial where they're like force overtime. Like a sprinkler head pops up.
I love those commercials.
Yeah.
When we did that, and then last night we went to the Sam Morril was in Spokane.
Yep.
Comedy show.
Yep.
At the time, it seemed fun to pick a 10:30.
It's so
Not
late.
recommended.
Yeah, it was really late.
It was late, and then like everybody there was like really drunk. So there was a lot of like the show was really funny, but like
There's some bad like crowd work, like not from the comedian's point of view, but like people that would like pipe in. He'd be like, "Oh, like he was like gonna do some crowd work," and then they just like morons.
yeah, like they were like slurring and mumbling, like so like you can't understand them, or they would just be like, "Nope, never mind, just keep going." And he's like, "Well, I tried."
Yeah, I was trying to keep going, then you interrupted me. Like, so it's like I've never understood people that do that. I'm like, why would you? I would always be so scared to try to like say something. You know what I mean? Like sometimes good things happen from that, but like most of the time people just make themselves look like such an idiot.
You just,
like
at that point, you just step into arena with like a lion.
Yeah,
like
well, and also, I mean, dude, like that happened. What, like 6 or 7 times?
yeah, like everybody that interacted with was like an idiot.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like to me, that's like the same environment as like a movie theater. Like you just shut your mouth.
Yeah, just laugh at the jokes.
You pay to like go see somebody else talk.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Also, this guy's getting paid to make funny jokes. Like, I'm guaranteed that he's funnier than anybody. Like, sitting,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
Nobody else in there is a professional comic.
yeah. So he was funny though.
he was pretty good. He had some good jokes about Spokane,
Yeah.
which every comedian that comes to the comedy club does.
It's always just like
It's always a
crap
joke
on-
about downtown.
Yeah, they're like they're wow, like
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, yep, that was cool.
Cool. Sounds fun.
Yep.
Glad to be back.
I am glad to be back. It was a good time, but like I don't know, meeting like girlfriend's parents, like
It's
It'd be stressful.
it's like stressful, especially like I don't know, they're like fairly like wealthy and like successful people, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just like a I'm just
Meathead.
dumb meat
Yeah.
brain, like
You're a monkey boy that works with his
yeah.
hands.
So it's like yeah, so it's like kind of intimidating, but I think they liked me, so
That's good.
and they live in Des Moines, so I don't have to,
At least you got that on them.
yeah. So I mean, like, I just don't have to see them, like, you know what I mean? It's like a all the time. Like, I could probably go, a year, in between seeing
Yeah.
them. So it was good. Megan got to see all her siblings and stuff, and
Cool.
see their dog, Zack.
Okay,
Zach, Zach.
pause. Did you just say the dog's name is Zack
Yeah,
Zach with a K.
I don't know.
or an H?
I don't know.
Is his name Zachary?
I don't know. Dog was very interesting. Its tongue was too big for its mouth. so
That's
it
not a
never-
dog name.
Zach. Isn't it?
I'm pretty mad.
You can take it up with Megan.
I'm gonna have
Like,
to because whoever named that dog needs to be punished.
What type of dog is it?
It's a Shih Tzu.
Watch your mouth.
Bleep.
its tongue was too big.
Yeah, like it literally, its tongue and its teeth don't fit in its mouth, so they just like kind of hung out the entire time.
Oh, that's sad.
So, and it would just stare at it didn't bark a lot. It would just stare at you. Like it would just look up at you. Like
Dude, that's creepy.
it was. There was like I think I sent a picture of it staring at me in this like dark hallway with like lighting in the back. Like it was like a really creepy photo. I'm like it's just following me. Like
I was like, I've never seen anything with an overbite and an underbite at the same time. Like,
it was an interesting animal. Like it was very nice, but like it was like one of those things like where you're looking at it and you're like, this doesn't seem like a dog. Like it just kind of seems like some kind of creature that lives here.
yeah.
Well, with a name like Zack.
Yeah. It also had pretty human eyes.
Yeah.
I saw the picture. It was humanized.
Yeah. So
Creepy.
but I have big announcements though. I did a little catching up on my Marvel watching, and I watched all of She-Hulk, Doctor Strange 2, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and Werewolf by Night.
Did you watch Black Panther?
I have not yet.
Why?
Stop.
What's the reason?
I thought it was going to be probably a better movie than
Tell
the
us.
I thought it was a better, higher quality movie, so I didn't want to watch it on my phone.
I don't believe you.
I'm going to go ahead. Hey, I'm going to go ahead and do bullet reviews of all these things. She-Hulk was actually okay.
Okay.
I felt like it was a little on the nose with some of its kind of more feminist messaging,
Sure.
but still like not. It was still fairly good and like some good writing, clever. Like
Did you watch it, Mick?
I've not watched it yet.
I watched the first episode, and that was enough for me. I've heard that it got better, but like
it gets better. It's a little over the top with like the like men bad, like women powerful kind of like.
Yeah, like that's the thing. It's like why can't both be good?
Yeah.
Why both not good?
But
Please
it was,
give answers.
So that was okay. Werewolf by Night, I thought was awesome.
No,
Yeah, that's how great it was. That I'm gonna say it weird. I don't know if you guys have watched that, but that was dope.
no, I
I've
haven't.
never seen it.
Isn't the guy from Nope in it?
Which guy?
Did we see that together?
Yeah, we watched Dope together. Which guy from Nope?
Dope or Nope?
Nope.
You said dope.
Nope.
The guy's Dope from Nope.
Wait, the guy from Nope or? I don't know what's going on.
Sorry, I meant the guy from Old.
Oh, it is the guy from Old. Yeah, we saw that.
I don't know.
together,
I don't know why I thought. I heard Dope and I thought Nope.
Yeah, that was great. That's probably like the best Marvel thing I feel like that's came out in a long time.
Was that was like just kind of like a mini series, right?
It was just it's just 50 minutes. It's
Oh, it was just one
Yeah,
episode.
it's just
Okay.
one thing. It's like a special. Like
Do you think he'll do more?
I don't think so. I hope it's just a one-off. Like it felt kind of Twilight Zone-ish. Like, and then I thought Doctor Strange was horrible. I
The
thought
first one?
yeah, and the second one. I thought they were both really bad.
I liked the first one.
I thought it was like so boring.
Dormammu.
I've come to bargain.
I've heard you guys make that joke like a bunch. Like that, I thought that entire movie. Like I found his character so unlikable. I'm like, this guy is just like terrible.
That's kind of the point, though, right?
I know, but like,
and then he's like supposed to kind of redeem himself.
but like
at
he
the end.
didn't really do anything. Like I don't feel like.
Let's see. He saved the world.
Yeah, I know, but I don't care.
and he was a good surgeon.
A great surgeon.
And then I watched the second one, which I also thought was not very good. Maybe I missed the point, but I kind of like felt like it kind of like ruined a little bit of WandaVision in a way. Like
Ruined how?
like I don't know. I like WandaVision was like this like cool like story of her like trying to overcome her grief, and then like Doctor Strange like it just rolls around like and she's like just this villain. Like maybe I missed the.
Well,
like,
I think I think it still makes sense because she overcomes the grief of Vision.
oh, okay.
It's not overcoming her grief about her fake kids.
Oh, okay. Who gives her that book at the end of WandaVision? I couldn't remember who dropped that book off.
It's Agatha. I almost said Agatha Christie. the other like evil witch.
Oh, okay.
Agatha. Agatha all along.
Yeah.
She had the
How's
book.
it go?
Agatha all along. She had the book, and then Wanda takes it
took it,
from her
okay.
at the end.
Okay. I didn't like it that much though, that movie. I did like there's one scene I really liked. Like you guys probably know what scene it is. Like
Is it when Captain Marvel gets chopped in half?
basically that entire like like that whole like
the violent scene.
yeah. The dude with like the like talks out of his mouth like to kill people or whatever. Like
Oh,
I don't even know what his character's name
forgot
is.
his
Like
name.
I thought that was kind of funny, but
that's probably like one of the most violent deaths in the Marvel universe.
his head just like
implodes, and then his eye just goes like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It felt kind of reminiscent of like Invincible, like
Some of it, yeah.
And then I watched
Mr. Fantastic goes out like a chump.
Yeah, he like doesn't do anything. Like
He just reaches for her,
how does he
and
even?
turns into spaghetti.
Yeah, like what did she do to him? Like
I think she turned him into spaghetti.
yeah, he's like
Smartest man on earth.
Yeah, yeah.
And he reaches for
yeah,
the most powerful person.
yeah. I thought that whole scene was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But overall, I just didn't really like. I don't know. I just didn't think it was a good movie. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a hater. I'm probably just a hater.
It was okay. Like it was. I enjoyed. I enjoyed it for what it was.
Yeah.
I thought it was better than the first one.
Yeah. I guess there was more stuff I liked in it.
Well, I think a lot of it is because Sam Raimi directed it, and I could tell his style was in there. So I think
Yeah.
that kind of.
I just don't think I like Doctor Strange that much. Like the character.
Do you like Black Panther?
I've liked
Answer the question.
I liked Black Panther in the scenes I've seen him in the other movies. I have not. I'll watch Black Panther.
Okay.
And then I watched Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Also didn't really like that movie. I don't know. I just can't.
Are you gonna watch Guardians of the Galaxy?
Volume 3.
I probably will. I think Airplanes is like the place for me to watch Marvel shows, like
I do a lot of my watching on airplanes.
because it's like I don't know, like it's something I don't have to pay attention to super. Like I didn't like want to watch Andor while I was flying. Like
No, that's like a sit down in your living room.
like Thursday night, I like watched some. Like I started an episode and I was like too tired, and I'm like I stopped halfway through because I'm like I'm not able to pay attention. Like I'm just like tired and I'm like nodding off, and then like. And I'm like, I know there's like a lot of cool stuff going on that I don't want to miss. So I just
The airplane's a good environment for stuff like that because, like you said, you can just kind of like half pay attention, and like if I don't know the flight attendant walks by, like you can get a snack or something.
Yeah.
Like not
do a nice ginger ale,
Yeah.
pretzels.
Yeah.
honey roasted peanuts.
The guy that sat next to me on the flight back from Phoenix immediately 3 minutes in the flight took his shoes off. Like,
Oh,
I was so mad. I was like, dude, are you kidding me, man?
I had
that's
I had
not
this
okay.
guy a couple months ago from Minneapolis to Baltimore. He takes his shoes off. He's in the middle seat. Takes his shoes off. Goes crisscross
no,
applesauce.
no, oh no.
And like immediately turns on Home Alone. And it was like October. And he's just like so intense. He's like not even leaned back in his seat. He's like so close to the
How
screen.
old was this person?
I don't know. He's probably in his like 30s.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But like he
Guess
was
if that's what you like.
yeah, he was all in. And he was
You
like
didn't join him?
He was like well, I couldn't help but watch it. It was like right there.
No, I mean like you take off shoes, crisscross
Oh
applesauce.
no! And then, dude, people are so inconsiderate on airplanes. And then, like, it's like old dude walks up. He's like, "Well, I've got the like window seat, but I don't really care where I sit." Like, meaning like he just wants us to slide down, which would put me in the middle. And I was like, "Well, I do, so I'm gonna get up and like you can like go sit down." like the dude didn't have to move because it's like he was sitting crisscross. You know what I mean? Like,
The middle seat's the worst seat.
it's so terrible.
That's what I had on every flight. I think.
I don't even really like window seats. I'm an aisle seat guy.
Actually, I might
because
have
you
had
don't,
windows.
because I don't like to rely on people unless it's like a shorter flight. You know what I mean? I don't like to rely on people to get up because I'm gonna have to pee. I'm gonna drink too much coffee at the airport, too much water, too much ginger ale.
Coffee,
Like, so
that does things to my stomach.
like, and then you know what I mean? Like, you're 2.5 hours into your flight, and like both people next to you are sleeping, and you're like, okay, well now, like, I'm gonna try and hold it until my bladder explodes. Like, no, like.
I try to be really considerate of what I eat on before I fly because I had an incident where I didn't behave properly, and I feel like I made a lot of people's flights like not very like pleasant.
Oh
So-
gosh.
You were a villain, dude. Like,
Dude, hey, you know what,
no-
man? Like, you know what? For as much as they suffered, I know I suffered more. So, like,
I don't
was in a-
care though.
I was in a
I don't
lot
care though
of
because
pain.
that was your consequences. They didn't do anything to deserve that.
I know.
Like,
I had a long layover, and I'm like, oh yeah, like Cajun food, sure.
Oh my gosh. What is wrong with you?
A lot was wrong with me. I was scared that night. I was like, I'm in so much pain. Like,
was it one of those things where you were like also sweating?
oh yeah, dude. It was like the sweating. I'm like, I can't move too much, or like something's probably gonna like, you know, like. I remember like I apologized to the guy sitting next to me. I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Well, yeah, dude, you were like ripping toxic farts the whole time. It's like that's a closed air cabin.
Yeah.
that's where
That
like,
air gets recirculated.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah, I
it can
felt
only
bad.
be filtered so much. Yeah, that's not cool.
No, it wasn't. I that's like that was my villain moment. Like,
And now you're done.
yeah, I'm gonna really try it. That's like when I don't get too mad at people if they do things that annoy me on planes. I'm like, I had my moment where like I was that guy. So,
But
like
what if those people do it all the time and they enjoy it?
I guess that's wrong. Yeah.
So you can't just like go, oh, you know.
I hate the people that like the plane lands and like you're like in like the back 5 rows and like
you're about to make me really
the
mad.
plane lands and like within 8 seconds you're standing up in the aisle like waiting. Like it's like dude,
They're
like you're
trying to
not-
get their luggage out.
yeah, like you're not going anywhere, man. Like you're in the
Yeah.
back of the plane. Like
No, I've had a lot of people. They try and walk, like they just like sprint towards the
dude,
doors.
a guy
And, like,
did this. I guess he was trying to catch his connect. Like he just got up,
Don't care.
and just
I
started
don't care.
running. Like and I'm like, dude, I'm like you're like in the back third of the plane. Like
Yeah, like if you have a connecting flight, be considerate. I will absolutely let you go past me. You know what I mean? But like, don't be an animal.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So like now I like the aisle seats. So like I typically book aisle seats, and then plane lands. Oh, left leg's in the aisle. Now I'm locked in. Right? I'm now going to be the 9th row for sure to leave. Like, and if you have a connecting flight, not a problem, sir. Go right ahead.
It almost seems like a safety hazard that they don't have multiple like exits from a plane,
I've
like
been
when
on-
you land.
I've been on planes that have
2 exits.
they
They have like 2 gates.
Yeah, they load and unload from the front and the back.
Like there's
That's like
two things that go.
The
yeah, they have like the
the
stairs.
bridge or whatever, the sky or
Yeah,
whatever.
like
yeah.
I don't know. I think that's a lot of Alaskan flights, but also like the smaller
Well, that
Delta.
explains a lot.
I also don't get like I feel like there's something like antiquated about how they board planes too. Like it's like, oh, you're in your boarding group. It's like I feel like if it's all assigned seating, they should board it in like a logical manner. Like,
Start at the back,
yeah, we're gonna load every. If you have,
but first class can go first
yeah,
because like they sit down, they're gonna get their drinks or whatever. You know what I mean?
yeah, well,
And then-
whatever rich people do. I don't. Hey, I always hate when I walk by them. I'm like, you,
Dude, I'm so close to being there. I'm so close.
Are you?
Yeah,
like just automatically, like,
yeah,
I hate you.
You hate Colby.
yeah. I'm becoming like a Delta scumbag. I sit in the sky lounge all the time. Like, I don't know if I mentioned this on air, but like I got a new job and I fly a lot for work. So yeah,
You're a piece of crap.
I sit in like the sky lounge and like dude walks by like basically dressed in a tux. And he's like, would you like another mimosa, sir? I'm like, yes, please. Like, I like go up and like make myself a latte. I get free food and stuff, like everything. It's so nice.
You're a piece of crap.
Like I actually get mad when I have to be in an airport that doesn't have a sky lounge
Oh,
because then I have to sit
no.
at the gate with all the peasants.
I hate you. You're such a bad person.
And like my seats get upgraded. So far, I'm like Delta Comfort Plus, but dude, I'm coming. I'm coming for first class.
What is Comfort Plus?
That's like a Delta thing. So it goes first class, Delta Comfort Plus, which is more legroom, better snacks.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
What,
And then-
what do you mean by better snacks?
I mean, like they bring so like you get like the regular snack cart, right? Which is like Biscoff cookies.
Oh, I'd love a good Biscoff cookie.
They are pretty good. With
cup of
mixed with the coffee.
coffee. Oh, with the coffee.
dude,
Oh.
that's an elite snack.
You
but,
dunk it in the coffee. Oh,
but it's not a Comfort Plus snack.
what do you get? So what is? Yeah, tell me what.
Like they just bring out like this basket that you get to choose from, and you're not limited to one. So like,
Oh.
you could be like,
You do like 5.
Yeah, you could be like, oh yeah, I do want like this like candy bar. I do want this bag of chips. I do want this protein bar. You know what I mean? Like whatever. And I think you get free drinks in Delta Comfort Plus as well. I've never capitalized on that because I don't know. I'm a big like water guy on the planes.
I like ginger ale or coffee.
Ginger ale.
Yeah. Sprite, ginger ale, water.
Yeah.
Ginger ale is such a good soda.
So you'll be able to fly first class like all the time then soon? Is that how that works? Like,
Yeah.
dang, it's pretty cool, man. Do you like your coworkers all fly first class then?
Yeah. Most of the time. Most of the
I hate you so much.
Like it just depends. Like the company they don't buy first class tickets.
Oh,
The way that they book the airplane is like so main cabin gets filled up and nobody wants to spend $1,200 on a first class ticket, right? But the flight's coming up, and so they want to sell out the plane. So then people with like it goes in order of status.
It's a class system.
Yeah, yeah. There's a hierarchy in Delta, and so
This
then they're
seems
like
kind of like dark.
so,
Like,
so then they're like, okay, like, this guy Doug is like a diamond member, so we're gonna bump him up to first class. And then they go down the list, and they do the
do you
same thing
sing?
with
Do you sing the Jack Harlow song to yourself when you get? Like,
No, because I've never been. I've never been there yet. Yeah. So pretty soon, when I build up a little more status,
Yeah. Does your company always fly Delta then?
it's up to me.
Oh,
But I got the Delta Reserve credit card
Oh,
through American Express.
okay.
That's how I got into the
Sky Lounge.
It comes with like a lot of perks and like extra air miles and stuff when you buy. So
Is that your
like
favorite airline then? Like,
yeah, I think it makes the most sense. Like on the West Coast, maybe Alaska, but like flying all over, it's like Delta's like a pretty like.
I don't think I've ever flown Alaska.
Really? I don't mind Alaska. It's not my favorite anymore. But
Southwest isn't my favorite. They're
yeah,
my
I don't
least
think
favorite.
I'm flying Southwest again.
I probably won't.
I have air miles for Southwest that I got with my Southwest credit card back in the day. I just haven't capitalized on it.
One of my favorite ways to fly was always doing hops, which is like if a military plane when we were in the military growing up, when like a military plane had to like relocate or just do standard, flying to certain places. Back in the day, you could, as passengers, like get on board like, a big cargo plane or whatever. And you'd be like, basically just strapped to the inside side of the planes and just like almost as just a piece of
Luggage.
a piece of cargo.
Dude, what kind of snacks do they got in that thing?
They had some good food, like big boxes of like, sandwiches and chips and stuff.
Dang.
But I don't think they do that anymore.
Yeah, it's probably, yeah.
But it was fun. It was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be flying in a military plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm excited for first class because I've never had a meal on an airplane either.
Oh, you get that when you're in first class? You get a
Yeah.
meal? I hate you, man. I'm going to make... You guys ever seen the movie Snowpiercer? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make my way from the back.
You're gonna get in the back. You're gonna eat some cockroaches all ground up or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, when we're all flying to the, L.A. for the cruise, I'm gonna. You guys are all gonna walk past me on the plane.
Nah. I'll be like, I know that guy. Can I sit next to him, please? Yeah.
I like snapping fingers. I'm like, take him away.
Get him out of here. He smells bad.
Yeah, first class, you don't even have like anybody really next. You have like, it's like 2 seats per row, right? Like,
Yeah, or one. It depends on the size of the plane. Yeah, but those seats are huge. So.
I mean, we're probably not gonna be even flying on the same plane because you're gonna be. Are you gonna be flying out of Spokane?
Yeah, probably not. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, well, it depends. That's so far in advance.
I probably will plan on like going to LA a couple days before the cruise leaves. Would be my thought.
Same day for me.
I probably will. Do that
No, that's
if
a
I
bad
were
idea.
you.
Don't do that. You
Bye,
will. You
Mick.
will miss.
Bye, Mick.
You'll miss the ship.
Yeah,
Yeah, because it's in like November, right?
yeah.
Yeah, November.
And it leaves on what day does it leave on?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It'll be kind of fun to go to like a football game before.
Let's not be crazy.
Okay.
I go to LA Tuesday for work. There till Friday. I think it's gonna rain the entire time,
Nice.
which is like really upsetting because I was just in Seattle
Where it rained the entire.
where it rained for like 3 weeks,
And they were here.
and then I was here where it snowed and then freezing rain and then regular rain for like 2 weeks. Straight.
I'm pretty ready for spring.
Yeah, it's springtime.
Mick, you had some exciting stuff happen, right?
What are you talking about?
What are you guys?
Are you referring to the date I had?
Yeah.
Yeah. I went on a date with a lovely, lovely girl.
Yay.
Yay!
She was, she made the date very comfortable
Yeah.
and very fun.
That's always nice. It's such like a good relieving feeling.
Yeah.
to go on that first.
I mean, this was my like first actual date, like just sitting down and meeting someone new
Yeah. That's kind of fun,
and just
right?
talking.
Yeah.
So I was very nervous and very unsure of myself. But as soon as the date started, like she was like her energy was just very positive and
Yep.
just fun.
Good.
Which made me, I think, a little more relaxed. I was still nervous throughout the whole thing.
Oh, for
but,
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she was a very, very cool person and definitely someone I want to see more of.
Yeah. You get her number?
I did.
Yeah.
Got her number.
Let's go. Let's go.
But she's in Hawaii for like the next 2 weeks. So
Dude.
I'll be patient.
Just fly down there, man. I came to see you.
What? Yeah, no. What she actually wanted you to do was stop her at the airport, and you missed that opportunity. So
Oops.
don't
On to the
expect
next
text.
one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's sweet. If she gave you her number, then
At the very least,
she's
like, she felt
interested.
comfortable around you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's
yeah. I mean, right away she was like, "Yeah, like we should see each other again."
yes,
Yes, we should.
yes,
Yeah, so
dude, I'm so excited.
yeah,
I am too.
that's really exciting.
Like I don't mean to sound cheesy or anything, but she like I genuinely liked her, like just being around her. Even if even if it's just friends, like she's just such a cool, fun person.
It
like,
sounds like she's like positive and like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to say outgoing, but energetic.
she has a bubbly personality, which I really like. And she's just really cool.
Good.
Yeah,
So
Good stuff.
I really want to see her more.
yeah. That sucks that she's in Hawaii for a couple
Yeah,
days.
it does.
Like,
But at the same time, it gives me time to think about other things we can do
yeah.
for hopefully a second date. So
Is she from Spokane?
yes,
Okay.
but she actually lived in Hawaii for. a
Oh
while.
wow.
Same time you did?
No,
That'd be crazy.
yeah, would
It's like
following you.
Mick's long lost neighbor, childhood friend.
yeah. So yeah,
What does she do for fun stuff? Like, what's her?
she does a lot of traveling. So she's been to like places like Germany.
Oh, cool.
And she's a outdoorsy person, so she likes to paddleboard and hike. And
I've never been paddleboarding, but it sounds really fun.
I haven't either. It looks a lot of fun though,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Colby's
Right?
looking at me weird.
Right? Doesn't it?
Right?
It's always fun, like, too, when you meet like a girl, because then, like, I feel like it's like a way to try like new like activities that like you maybe.
Yeah, and that's also a good sign that like you like that person is when you want to like learn their hobbies
Yeah.
and like take those on so that you guys can spend more time together.
Yeah.
That's like a really good sign as well.
She also skis.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. Well, that's something you guys can do too, because you snowboard, right?
I try to snowboard.
Try to
Dude, you were good last year when we went up.
Oh man, my legs just give out so quick.
I get tired.
If I don't do it for like a whole year, I just lose all my muscles.
yeah.
But
Yeah, hit some practice runs before you guys go together. But
Yeah. Well, that's awesome.
yeah, I was very, very happy with it. And
Well, it's nerve wracking to put yourself out there like on a date.
it is, and I'm like I said, I've never done that before, so it was all like new to me. Like we talked about before the podcast, like I went in for the handshake
Oh,
right away, and immediately I was like, "This is the wrong move," because I could tell that she wanted a hug, and it was like, "Oh,
yeah.
I already got my hand out like a moron."
Well, like you
I guess
got
I'll keep going.
you have to like make that guess too. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like
I just completely read it wrong,
yeah.
and I think that's where like the nerves were like blinding me.
they took over there for a second. Sounds like you rallied back. Like,
I tried. Yeah.
well, I mean, like you got her number. And you guys both want to see each other again, and
Yeah.
everything went really smoothly. It sounds like so.
Yes.
So you rallied.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a very, very fun time. With a very fun person.
Cool.
Yep. When's the wedding? Okay.
Your wedding
A what?
or Colby's wedding?
No,
Colby. Who gets married the first out of us three?
probably you.
You.
You think me?
Yeah, probably you. I've heard you talk about it the most.
Yeah, and I'm only 14.
Great joke. Great joke. Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess I'll keep you updated.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Good luck
Yeah.
on your journey.
Yeah. It's already a win though. Like,
Yeah, that's a win.
that's like the mindset you have to have. Like, it's not, you know what I mean? Like, if you go on another date and it doesn't work out, like, it's still a win because you went out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's keeping the mindset of like,
Well, yeah, because like you did it. You know what I mean? Like so, like you just like reinstated that confidence of like, okay, well, like even if it's not her, like I could just do this again.
yeah,
Like
Sure.
yeah,
and like even though it doesn't sound like you want it to be somebody else. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's always the tough part. But
yeah,
yeah, sounds promising. So
yeah,
I'm hopeful.
yeah,
I'm hopeful.
I'm
about
hopeful for you.
yeah,
Thanks.
Really exciting stuff.
Yeah.
yeah.
Colby, you did something.
I did do something yesterday. I went out and got a new tattoo, which I like half planned to get.
Yeah.
Like this wasn't like a like
So you
oh
got
I
half a tattoo.
no like it was just kind of like I made plans to go to this tattoo shop. So every Friday, well not every Friday, the last Friday of every month, this shop does a flash sale. And I'm not talking about like the weird like sketchy places that do like the Friday the 13th like $5 tattoos.
Yeah, I probably.
No, this is like
You gotta stay away from those.
You have a new tattoo and a new disease.
yeah. It's like
Fresh needles. What?
yeah. So made plans to do that with my girlfriend and a friend of mine who has a bunch of tattoos already. So we went and
Who is this from?
Is it Riley?
it's not Riley. Not
It is Riley, isn't it?
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, dude, like I think Riley's been dodging me since I've been home.
Oh, really?
I think so. But
Yeah, that checks out.
yeah.
Piece of crap.
That's beef for another time. No, so you guys have seen her. Her name's Anna. She's the one that works at I don't need to disclose a lot of information, but you guys have seen her at the local restaurant that we go to frequently.
Yeah, that's the one that. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I'll later. So anyway,
What's her last name?
her government name,
Social Security.
Mother's maiden.
home address. So yeah, we
Favorite
went out.
color. First pet.
Stop, Bruce.
I feel sorry for her.
And like there's a line, and so it's like if I wanted a tattoo, like I have to put my name down, otherwise, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there's this line of people I'm not going to get in for like 4 hours or whatever, and like who has that kind of time these days? So I just put my name down on the list, like sign the consent form, blah blah blah.
Mr. I'm first class and I sit in a
Yeah.
private area in the the
I have the
airport.
Delta Sky Lounge. These peasants serve me drinks. I own the skies.
I do own this guy.
Shut up.
Thank you for noticing. Yeah, and that's why I got a Delta logo tattooed on my left pec with my Sky Miles number underneath it. No, so I was like, I might as well do it just in case, and like kind of flip through their books, see what like they have pre-drawn. And so like I found this chaplet that I kind of liked, which
Chapman?
Can you stop?
Colby Chapman.
It's a chaplet, so it's like the two olive branches that they used in ancient Rome. In
Also, it
Greece.
sounds like your last name.
It does sound like my last name because it was named after me. So,
Yes.
that they used to put on people's heads, right?
As crowns, yeah.
Yeah. So, and I got this tattoo because I'm a Greek god.
Okay.
No, but I was like, oh, like this looks really cool. Like, but like, where would I put this? You know what I mean?
Forehead.
It has to like look good, like you know what I mean, long term, blah blah blah. And so like, dude calls my name, and I'm not ready. I'm like,
Oh,
kind of
dude,
scared.
like, this isn't
and I was like,
right.
I was like, hey man, like, I was like, I put my name down as like a precaution of like if I wanted one, I didn't really want to miss out. It's like I like this, but like you kind of have to sell me on like where it's gonna look good. Otherwise, like we can skip me. And he's like, all right. So he like gets the stencil and he puts it on my arm, like my tricep, and
Where your tricep would be if you had one.
dude, it's there.
No.
You got like pencil arms. Come on.
my gigantic tricep. And I actually thought it looked good, and so but then he was like, well, like let's see what it looks like on your elbow. Like your elbow is like the centerpiece, you know what I mean?
Ooh.
And I was like, well, that's gonna hurt, and I don't think I have the paint tolerance for it, but like we could just see what it looks like. So we like puts the stencil there, and it just I thought it kind of like looked weird because like elbows are super wrinkly.
Go like this.
Elbows are super like wrinkly and stuff.
I think it would have looked better if it was just down a little bit more. But you are right. That's like one of the more painful areas.
Yeah,
to get
and,
one.
and I had it like up a little bit more from the elbow, like a couple inches, just because I didn't want it to like look weird
Yeah.
when I bend my arm.
Well, and also like if sometime in the future you want to like do something more like conclusive to like the rest of the arm, like where it is now, it's like out of the way enough where you have room to do stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't think about that.
The
where they're-
Athens sleeve is coming down. But yeah, so I just like looked at the stencil in the mirror, and I was like, yeah, like looks good. And so we just whipped it out.
He whipped it
He whipped
out.
out what?
What did he whip out?
His tattoo gun.
Okay.
But
It's not wrapped or anything?
no, they didn't have Sanoderm. Well, no, it's not that they didn't have Sanoderm. So
What?
like they put a bandage on it. It's like different like care instructions. So like instead of Sanoderm, they did like a bandage for X amount of hours. I don't have the sheet on me. And then it was like follow these steps.
Yeah, your arm's gonna fall off. No, that's interesting. I had a tattoo. Or I still have it, but yeah, I had to keep the band.
It fell off.
I had to keep the bandage on for like a week or something.
Yeah, that's what
Which sucked.
my
It was
first one.
annoying.
Yeah, was really annoying. It
And
made
it got all
showers.
like,
Yeah, it looked
like bubbly, sweaty.
Yeah, my mom got one and ignored all the instructions and then was mad when like it didn't like
Are you gonna get a
faded.
tattoo?
maybe. I don't know.
You should.
I know where you can get the same one I got.
How mad would you be? How mad would you
Dude,
be?
I'd be hyped.
What if I got that and I got the hockey sticks? Like,
Yeah, you should. You guys are my boys. You should all have the same tattoos. I almost got mixed thing. I just didn't remember what it said.
That's what it should have said.
I would get something with an animal.
Almost got mixed thick, but I didn't remember what it said.
I would get like an animal tattoo. That's what I get. Like a comically, like something funny, like a sheriff cat or like an astronaut cat or something.
Well, I told you yesterday. I did not tell Mick. While I was there, this girl got like the cats that sit at Chinese restaurants and like wave their paw, like
Yeah.
that. She got one of those tattooed, but then like specifically requested that the artist like includes a butthole on the cat. And then she was like super hyped about it afterwards and was like showing everybody. So like I got to see this like cat butthole tattoo.
The cat faces forward though. How does it?
It was like kind
Was
of
it
on,
on
its
its arm
stomach.
or something?
No, it was like kind of on its stomach. And then like the tail was like going down, and then it was like butthole. So, and it was colored too, so it was like pink.
That's not cool.
It was just something that like
did
she was,
they
like,
make the arm move?
Yeah, it's animated.
It's worth noting that this woman was not Asian, right? So she's canceled now because she's culturally appropriating a Chinese restaurant. So
A Chinese restaurant.
yeah, a Chinese restaurant. Colby, did you tell her that she was canceled?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good for you.
I did.
Really.
Aren't you also canceled because you're now culturally appropriating
Greek people?
Greece?
Yeah.
No,
Athens?
I can't believe you're done.
I
dude.
have I have grease in me. So
You what?
You are kind of greasy. Did Paige get anything?
yeah, she got
Your name?
she got my name. Well, first she got the same tattoo I did in the same place, and then my name in the middle. So
Kobe.
Kibby. No, she got like a couple flowers in like the stem of the flowers. Like it wasn't like a full bouquet, it was just a couple. The stem like went into this hole, and then like underneath was like the other end of the hole, and the stem came out. So. It's not a sexualized tattoo.
I'm sorry.
It looks like there's like, you know what I mean? Like there's like a hole in her arm, and then out comes the stem. Why is that funny?
So
I don't
wait,
know. Sorry.
It's like
Sorry.
That was like such like an outlandish laugh for that statement.
I just looked at Mick and like I don't know.
so it's like the thing where it like looks like her skin is like
Like pinched and like
Oh, like
it
a
goes
flower's
through.
growing out of her?
No, it's like it's not like super realistic. You know what I mean?
it's an
So, like,
organic hole.
stop.
No, in her arm.
What are you talking about?
I'm
I'm trying to understand what it looks
Yeah,
like.
what is an organic hole?
What?
Is that,
Just
is
show
that
us
what you
the
Do you
said?
have a picture of the tattoo?
Show us
I
the
don't.
picture.
I actually don't understand. I think that's why I was laughing because I don't understand what you're talking about. I just heard hole and like thing coming into hole and like I'm a child.
And you
so-
just folded.
Yeah.
You're like,
That's really inappropriate. I don't know why you're showing that. That's actually pretty cool.
it's on an Instagram story, so you have to hold down the thing if you want to see it.
Oh yeah, it just changed. Okay, that makes sense.
So like it makes sense. And the shading, I was kind of worried that like the shading would be too dark. You know what I mean? But for like the hole, but I think it looks good. So.
Oh yeah, there's the cat.
Oh, you see it?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Let me, I
I
want
didn't
to.
know. I didn't know. Yeah, yeah, because Paige had the same artist as the butthole lady.
No way, dude.
Yep.
I don't know if I'd ever get a butthole tattooed on me.
Yeah, I don't think that's for me.
One's enough.
Yeah.
Really?
Pretty sure. But I do want to get another tattoo.
That's the thing is I've
What would you
like
get?
for like the last like year I've been like, well, I want another tattoo. I just don't know what I want or where I want it. So then I like kind of showed up and was like with an open mind. It was kind of like if I see something cool, and I like you know what I mean. The artist can kind of like find a good place to put it. Then that's like fine for me.
Yeah, I think I want to get part of a helmet that's in
Mm,
Lord of the Rings.
It's
part of
the
the-
Lord of the Rings vein.
Yeah, I think so. It's helmet belongs to the guards that guard the white tree. They've got like big feathers that come off. their
Oh,
helmet.
okay.
And I just would want the feather parts
Okay.
probably on my forearm again.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with astronaut cat probably.
I like black and white tattoos. Like, I don't know about you guys. Would you like, because like you guys both are saying tattoos that could be colored. You know what I mean? Like,
Mine, the feathers are white.
why is that funny?
I don't know. I'm freaking out.
Would you get a colored astronaut cat, or would you get black and white?
I'm not
Shaded.
sure. I'd have to see what it like.
I think colored tattoos can look really good. It just depends on what it is.
I think they do, but I think like the longer you have them too, like as the color fades, like it doesn't look as good as like black ink fading. Does that make sense?
I don't know, because black ink can kind of turn like almost green when it fades, and
What?
it cannot look
Are
good.
you colorblind?
Are you colorblind?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what happens with tattoos. They can almost turn green,
Yeah.
or like a pale green.
He asked me if I wanted this green, and I said no, thank you.
Would that have been more money?
Probably, but I also.
I mean, you told me that cost $5,000, right?
it was $5. Yeah.
How much was it?
It was $100.
That's pretty reasonable.
That's not bad.
How much was your writing? That was like
Mine was like 68 before like tip
that's
and
not
stuff.
bad.
I think I tipped like
Tip or skip?
$50 because
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, that's like it's like a weird thing where it's like I'm not in that culture, so what's inappropriate to
Yeah. Basically, I was like, this person just put something permanent on me, and I think it looks really good, so I'm gonna give
Zero.
Them yeah.
Skip.
So
Skip.
I'm gonna give him a good tip.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm really happy with it.
Yeah.
I think it looks good.
I think it looks good.
I thought you were joking when you told me you got one, like another tattoo yesterday.
Well, it was funny because like I was like, Landon, I got a new tattoo. Like, do you want to see it? And he was like, yeah. So like, I like stood up and like started taking my belt off. Like, so he thought I was joking, but no, I really did. And it was like I said, kind of on a whim, but with plans to be there. So like, I was definitely like, I had the mindset of getting a tattoo that day, but like wasn't set on anything.
How long did it take?
I don't know, like 40 minutes to an hour. It wasn't long.
It's not bad.
Yeah, the shading took the longest
Yeah,
because you had to
shading
shade
was-
every leaf.
Yeah,
But
that hurts.
yeah, it did.
How was it compared to your first one in terms of pain?
I think I've got a lot more like fat and cellulite in my thigh than I do in my meaty
Pencil line?
tricep. So
That one hurt more.
yeah, a little bit. Like it didn't really hurt that bad.
Did you cry?
Until like it got up towards like where it like started to like wrap around
Yeah,
in between the tricep and the bicep, and I was like,
yeah. I'd like to think that someday like that would be fun to like do a whim tattoo, but I don't know if I'm ready for that yet.
Yeah, I'm not ready. No.
dude, I was like this close to shaving my head and getting it wrapped around my head.
Dude.
You missed
That'd be
out.
insane.
Can you imagine like I just like show up?
You made
Dude,
the
that'd be-
wrong choice.
I don't like.
Would you go out? Would you still have taken me to the comedy club?
I don't know. man. Like, I feel like maybe you would have gotten roasted. Like,
Yeah, I was like, well, so I'm like laying there, and like the dude and I are just talking, and I was like, he's been doing this for like like 30 years or something like that. And so I was like talking to him about tattoos and like some of the worst ones, and yeah, he's
like,
like,
this,
"Is this
one
one?"
right now.
I guess he was like telling me just like his horror stories of what he's seen and like how many cover ups he's had to do and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So
Yeah. Well, I'll get one on the cruise.
I think it's Virgin Cruise Line that they do have a tattoo parlor on board.
is that included in the all inclusive? Like you could just like leave with a sleeve.
I don't think so.
That would be worth your money.
That's their motto: leave with a sleeve.
Shoot.
Is that why they're called? Wait, what was it? What were they called?
Virgin.
Yeah, that's why. That was a good joke.
Funny.
Funny.
Anything else you guys want to talk about? Do we mention Dave and Will's not here?
We mentioned that
yeah,
Will
Will's
is
not here.
very
'cause
tired.
Yeah, he was
very
he was just out so late.
And Dave
and
still has poop internet. So
allegedly,
What is he doing? He's on like a
He's at-
trip or something.
no, he's at an Airbnb in LA because his apartment's not ready.
Oh.
So he's staying at some rich person's house,
Oh.
which you would know nothing about.
The place was so nice. I'm not gonna lie. Like the house was so nice. Like
Yeah,
it was nice
well,
to
that
get
like
grounded again. Like
pantry thing
yeah.
that opened next to the fridge, and then there's another fridge.
So when they moved into the house, they had 3 sets of washer and dryers.
What the-
There's a washer and dryer in the master bedroom. There was one in the basement. There was one in like this washroom.
Landon was telling me that the house has a central vacuum. Also, I didn't know what that was. You know what that is?
Yeah, my parents' house has it.
What?
Your parents' current house has a central vacuum.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I've never heard of that before.
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
They also had a water softener, so that was weird.
Colgan salt.
I don't don't know. Which I never
didn't
showered.
look?
I'd never showered with.
So they're on a well.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So
Well.
so it's like for me, like it felt like the water was slimy, but I guess people really like having soft water.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Slimy or soft water?
it felt it felt like slime, like you would wash your hands and it felt like you couldn't get them dry. Like
That's slimy water.
yeah, that's what it felt like. But people love it, I guess. I don't know.
Not me.
I like hard water
Yeah.
I guess like you don't have to use as much soap and stuff when you shower, like because it doesn't.
because the slime.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna double back to Dave. Dave moves into his apartment next week. Is that right?
I think next week.
Because I'm going to be in LA next week. Dave and I were supposed to hang out. Dave canceled on one of the days, and then I asked him. I was like, okay, well, like, does Bree work all week? Because like we can try and reschedule. And then he just never texted me back. It's been like 4 days. I'm so mad at Dave. So like I don't even know if I'm gonna see him when I go.
Are you going to see Uncle Sean, Aunt Elizabeth?
I don't know. I'm sure. Yeah, you know what? I bet they would hang out with me. I bet Uncle Sean would text me back.
They probably would.
So
You should hit him up.
I should. Now that I have all this time,
Yeah.
Can't believe they didn't want to hang out with you.
it's kind of disrespectful.
It is a little bit. I'm not surprised though.
Like he reached out and was like trying to like coordinate this thing, and I was like, yes, I'll buy tickets. And then I was like, hey, I'm gonna buy tickets, and Dave's like, please don't buy tickets for me. I don't want to do it anymore.
That sounds just like him, dude. I
know. I've been working on Dave.
You should go on America's Got Talent.
I'm like, this is me impersonating my friend Dave.
They'd be like, what? Like you win. You win.
Gosh. I saw Avatar.
Yeah. How was it?
The Way of Slimy Water.
Yeah. How was it?
Yeah, how was it?
I
can't believe you didn't ask me if I wanted to go.
Shut up. I asked Colby, and he's like, that's something that Paige and I should do together.
Well, she won't.
Is that
stop,
what you?
She won't stop talking about.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
She's
got
like-
that text.
She's like constantly like trying to find time to do it. I don't know if you can say that to me.
She's got a good point.
She's like constantly like trying to like get me to go see this movie, and I'm like, like not today, not today. So then like Mick hits me up, and I'm like, that's like kind of messed up if I just like went with Mick.
I told him.
You don't have to
I
tell.
wouldn't tell.
Yeah, you don't have to tell. You just go watch it again and be like, wow, look at all the water.
But yeah, no. I was kind of surprised. I thought it was actually a pretty good movie.
Dang.
Yeah, I enjoyed it more than the first one.
Well,
Yeah, I thought the first one mid. I saw it for the first time like 2 weeks ago.
The first one has grown on me over the years. Still not great, but it's grown on me.
I'll need to watch it.
The new one was too long, though. I thought it was.
Isn't it like 9 hours?
12.
Is it 3 hours though?
It's like 3 hours 10 minutes.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah, it is too long. But I mean, visually, it's just stupid. It's so stupid in a good way. It's like, wow, I can't believe this is all computer.
It looks real.
It looks so real.
It's euphoric.
Yeah, it's very like
Well, they filmed it in Avatar.
in Avatar. Okay. Shut up. Colby.
So stupid. I finally watched Top Gun Maverick.
That's a great movie.
That is a great movie. That is a great movie.
That's another one that was like, I can't believe how good this movie is.
like I got emotional a little bit during a couple scenes. I'm like, this is like it's so much better than the original movie. Like on
way better.
yeah.
I think that was the most profitable movie of the year
Yeah.
Oh, we should do a yearly rewind.
right now. I guess this is our last podcast of the year.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
How was your guys' 22?
I mean, it's all right.
It's all right. It's a goat.
Those videos are awesome.
It was the biggest
It was perfect
in every single
down to the last minute detail.
No, I'd say it was pretty good. It was pretty eventful for sure. Like I feel like the year was crazy and the amount
Okay,
of
Landon,
change.
how about you?
the amount of change from January. Also, wasn't it a year ago today that Betty White died?
Why you
gotta bring us?
Why you gotta bring that in?
Just thinking
Dude, you don't get to talk.
Didn't Barbara Walters pass away?
today.
I don't know.
I think yesterday. Do you know who that is?
No.
You're like, wow, that's so sad.
Dude, I was tearing up, man.
This year was really good for me. I feel like this was top 3 year, probably.
Top 3 year of all time.
Probably.
You'd say it's top 3.
Got a new job that's top 3. Top 3, top G.
I think you're canceled.
Yeah, new job. That's mostly better. What?
Just the mostly part.
It's mostly better.
Mostly.
Mostly. Went on a few nice trips.
You went to Des Moines, right?
Yep, Des Moines.
How was that?
Dude, it was great. We
Tell
flew
us
in
all
on,
about it.
I got Burger King for breakfast.
No.
We did eat Giordano's pizza when we were there too.
Ooh.
That was good. I was very excited.
Nice.
Was it the best pizza you've ever had?
Yeah, I can't remember exactly how it tasted in Vegas, but this was really good.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Still not as good as Costco.
Costco's so
Oh, I also had a Casey's gas station pizza. That's like, I guess, a big thing in Iowa. I got that. We had their breakfast pizza one morning.
Rate it.
I'd actually probably give it, I'm going to say it's a 6.3.
Okay.
Out of 7?
Yes. Out of 10. I thought it was really good for a breakfast pizza. It was,
At a gas station?
yeah, it was actually pretty good. Like,
What is a breakfast pizza? Does it have
I don't know
egg
exactly.
and bacon on
It had like egg, bacon, cheese. I don't know exactly what the
Pop-Tart
sauce
crust.
was. I don't know what the sauce was though. Like there was some kind of sauce. It was not red, but like
Blue.
blue. The blue
I'm trying to think of what kind of sauce it could have been.
I think it might have been some kind of like
Marinara.
some kind of like maybe like a ranch type.
Ketchup.
Can you imagine someone put ketchup on tomato sauce? I'm like,
So gross.
That would be pretty gross.
ketchup, American cheese,
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get
Yeah.
and what would the and hot dogs for the sausage?
Oh, dude, I'm seriously gonna puke all over your rug.
Mick, how was your 2022?
Oh gosh, I don't think I threw up this year. No,
Wait,
that's
really?
why I threw up. I definitely threw up.
Yeah, I threw up this year too. You're right. So this year sucked.
I threw up a couple times. I think
No, I remember
at least one.
at least one event.
Mine was it's pretty good. Yeah, no, I think as far as a year goes, it's pretty good.
Good stuff. Sometimes it's crazy to look back to like just 1 year because we like overestimate how much we can do in 1 year. You know what I mean? So when a year
So we should start underestimating.
well, it's just crazy to look back and see like how much you actually like accomplished in like a 12 months.
Nothing. I didn't.
Because it's actually like it's pretty.
I did nothing. Nothing at all. I'm a failure. I did nothing.
Sorry, Colby. Your inspirational moment or whatever.
No,
Smack
I don't.
it
I don't
away.
think I will.
Yeah, you got a lot done, Colby. You moved city. You moved states.
Yeah, my taxes are probably gonna suck this year.
Yeah.
3 different jobs, 2 states.
They might even hit you since you work
They
in
might
market
hit you.
equipment. They might
They
hit
just
you with
smack you.
They might hit you with Montana taxes too because market equipment did their taxes
Yeah,
wrong. so-
even though I've never or not never, but wasn't in Montana this year.
yeah, they probably still would.
They probably still lock me in, which puts me in like 4 states.
Yeah.
Boots on the ground, not including my newest job. So
You don't wear boots.
not anymore.
Yeah.
I wear penny loafers and a suit.
Your first class seat with your stupid free snack.
my briefcase full of Skittles.
Shut up.
I'm just like watching like the screen. It's just like the NASDAQ, like all flight. Like I'm taking notes. People don't understand what I do. I pull up my briefcase. It's full of like loose Skittles, like Hershey Kisses that are unwrapped.
A guy sat down across from me, like by a gate, and like had a backpack. He opened it up. All he had was like Sour Patch Kids. And he was like eating a few, and then he put it back and took off. I'm like,
Wow.
That's a expert traveler.
Yeah,
Sour Patch Kids are so good.
Yeah, they're pretty lit.
they're a bit sour.
So okay, so what do you guys want to like for next year? What's your goals for next year?
I want to learn sign language next year.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not allowed to say on air.
You get another tattoo next year?
Probably.
Do you want to get one with me?
I'll get one with you.
I'll get one with you. Landon, do you want to join? Come on, baby.
Yeah,
Wah.
coward. Wah.
Stop. Stop. I don't know.
The best way to get a tattoo is like forced into it.
What?
Yeah. And you probably shouldn't be sober.
Right.
I don't think that's. If I get one, I'm having it like designed. Like
I'll design it.
no,
I'll design it.
no.
Will
design
it.
Will's like, I just want everybody to be in your tattoo. The whole friend group tattooed on your arm.
The world's first ever putt posse tattoo. Actually, not the first ever.
Yeah, Dave's got one.
Yeah.
What?
Uncle
You didn't know
Sean
that?
has one.
Yeah.
Our fans are getting them.
Dude, why don't we have one?
Yeah. What about you guys for next year?
Buy another sports car. You know, I have a collection of.
What color is your Bugatti?
It's orange.
I don't know. I've accomplished everything I ever wanted to do.
I'm already
honestly,
perfect. So,
honestly, like I kind of just have a goal of like saving a lot of money.
I would like, yeah,
Like I have like a number in mind that's like probably isn't feasible, but like I'd like to.
200K.
Yeah, yeah, just in savings.
Yeah.
But
I would like to save some money because I did want to buy a sports car next year, but I don't know. It might have to wait one more year,
yeah,
which I don't want to, but it just feels like it maybe would be smarter to wait.
mm-hmm.
I think my goal would be to get my backyard fully done at my house. Have like
yeah, it's kind of a
it's a dump.
dump.
It's a dump right now. It'd be nice to have grass and some gravel back there, and then like maybe have a barbecue. So I could like I think it'd be fun to do like cookouts and stuff.
Still think you should do like fake grass. Just go for it.
You know, I did a lot of work to like get the ground ready.
No maintenance. I mean, you still have to do that for fake grass.
Oh
You
yeah.
still have- yeah. I mean, you still have to have a good foundation for it. But fake grass, you have to do nothing to it,
and
and it looks really good.
then you can't get a dog.
You don't have to water it.
Yeah.
Just you just.
But then I put the sprinklers in. Like,
Well, you can still
I mean,
water
you
it,
still water if you want.
why would you ever like?
so that we can run through the sprinklers and use the slip and slide.
That in, turn the water on.
I want grass back there, and then I think I want to probably replace my roof again.
Dude, it's getting old.
It's getting old. I don't know what else. Probably,
Basement.
I don't think I'm doing anything with the basement. That's like a lot of work and time and money. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah. So's the backyard,
the backyard's less money.
but more time.
and it started.
Actually, probably less time too. Like, you know how much work the basement? Like, if I did it all myself, like,
A lot.
because like all the plumbing and electrical is old, so like you probably have to redo that first. Because like, why would you use like sheetrock
There's nothing wrong with having old electrical, though.
or old plumbing?
That's never gone wrong.
Dude, I look at the plumbing sometimes. I'm just down there like doing laundry. I'm like, look at the plumbing. I'm like, oh my god. I could just, like, I'm like looking. I'm like, there's no way. Like, I'm not gonna have leaks soon. Like, I'm just looking at like the old iron pipes. I'm like,
Oh,
my
gosh.
god. Like,
You should do that thing where you get them like resealed inside. Have you seen the videos?
I know
of
you
that?
can do that with sewer lines. I don't know if you could do that with like.
Maybe you can't. It'd be cool though.
I would just redo it all like PEX piping.
But yeah, that's the way to go.
It probably wouldn't actually be that hard to do it all in PEX because there's not that much plumbing in my house. But like, I don't know about you guys, but like, I don't have very good luck with like water plumbing repairs. Like,
Yeah, I hate water.
I've never had much. Like, it's always something always leaks. Like, even when I do my like sprinklers, like, I like turn on. I'm like, oh, that hose clamp's leaking. Like,
Yeah,
tighten it. Oh, now it's leaking more. Like, let's put another hose clamp over it.
yeah, water sucks. Like, man, because like we're trying to control water.
Yeah,
And we weren't meant
supposed
to.
We weren't supposed to.
Water finds a way.
Yep, it does.
I think
That was a direct quote from Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
as far as like goals go for 2023, I'm in the middle of learning Haitian Creole.
Wait, really?
Yeah, so as long as I
Okay.
just don't stop. Just want to keep doing that.
Why that language?
My sister's boyfriend is Haitian, so he
Oh.
knows Haitian Creole.
Okay.
And I was doing Spanish for a long time, and then I was like not learning anything new, and I was like getting bored. So then I was like, spice it up,
Yeah.
spice it up with a little Cajun flair.
Go ahead and say something to me in Haitian.
Mwen manger diri.
What'd you call me?
No, I said I like rice. Or no, I'm eating rice. I'm eating rice.
Now say I like rice.
Mwen rankin diri.
Nice. That's correct, Colby.
Thank you.
You passed.
It's like a weird language. It's like mixed with. It's like a lot of French because France colonized Haiti, and then it's I think like I don't know, so a couple. It's like a mixture of a bunch of different. But like all their greetings are French, so it's like bonjour, bonsoir, bonne nuit.
Baguette.
I could also basically speak French, but
There's something stuck in my eye.
my bladder's about to explode.
Is it?
Yeah.
Just let it go. Just pee everywhere in this room.
Can I take my pants off first? I don't want to soil myself.
Don't be gross, Colby.
What would you do if you were on a plane, someone like pissed themselves, like would you freak out?
Yeah, I'd be like, dude, because you know it's a guy. Like, That should almost never happen. Almost.
What do you mean by almost? It should just never happen.
I feel like there's like maybe an occasion where like
something medical, like they
yeah,
can't
like
help it.
yeah, or like you get shot. I'm probably peeing myself if I get shot. I don't think I'd be able to hold it together.
I can't say I've ever thought about
When you would piss
That-
yourself, like
like
got shot.
specifically getting shot and then like, well, time to pee.
Well, no, I think it would just happen like because like I think all your focus would like shift towards like if you really had to pee and somebody like shot you in the arm.
Okay, well now you're changing the dynamics of it.
No.
Before it was just like I just got shot. Now it's like I really have to pee and then I got shot.
No, it's like
Which is it?
I don't know. I feel like you probably wouldn't be like in good control of your bladder muscles.
I feel like you'd be so focused on the fact that you got shot that you wouldn't really
piss.
think about.
I think you would be so focused on the fact you got shot
You just let your bladder go.
that you'd probably just let your bladder go.
We could test this easily. I mean, I don't,
have a
Shoot me.
gun.
I don't know why we're shoot me. Shoot me.
You know how loud that would be in this room?
Oh,
Oh, we got headphones on.
oh good point.
Probably
Oh yeah, turn the mics off.
my ears. Oh my god! I can't hear myself pissing. Oh well,
Well, thank you, 22.
yeah, great year.
Shout out to
Shout out.
2022.
Shout out. We really got it back this year.
Yeah.
Well, next year we do have a lot to look forward to.
You
I
got
think.
you guys gonna wear your 2023 glasses tonight?
No,
Those don't look good.
I don't even think I'm gonna even stay up till midnight tonight. I'm probably gonna like, unless I'm just on PlayStation with the boys. Like,
Colby,
I didn't bring my PS5.
are you kidding?
come over to his house and play on his.
Colby was telling me that, like,
I told him to do that like every night. Like, hey, go to Landon's and play PlayStation. Never did.
No, I did. I just didn't play with you.
Well,
he just came over.
that makes sense.
Went on. What is it?
He just played Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. Well, should we get out of here, guys?
No, let's
Probably.
keep going.
Another hour.
Yeah.
I'm so hungry.
Yeah, I'm pretty
I have to
hungry.
pee so bad.
All right.
Okay. Well, thank
Well-
you everyone
Yes.
for listening in this great year.
Thank you for sticking with us for a whole year. Sorry you won't be joining us next year.
We wish you luck.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
You need to get the eyebrows. Thank you.
This will be the last episode of the Hotkeys.
Yeah, we can be done.
All right. Bye.
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 Stop.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of the Hotkeys podcast. You can find us on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, Castbox, YouTube, and other podcasting platforms. Visit our website, www.hotkeyspodcast.com. Follow us on Twitter at Hotkeys Podcast and join our Facebook group at facebook.com/HKHotkeys. Please like and review us and subscribe to the show on whichever platforms you use. Finally, you can contact us via email at hosts@hotkeyspodcast.com.